It was a wet one. Spent a lot of time out on the field raking and trying to get it prepped. Weather was not forecasted. We ended up getting weather and took care of the field. And unfortunately for that fourth game, we got a little too much rain to get it going in a very short period of time. So, but overall the weekend was great. The girls did awesome. The girls did amazing. And we really kind of played together and got a lot of things executed and done the right way.
And then looking ahead to Black Hills State this weekend, what do you know about them?
So Black Hills, I mean, they haven't played a lot of games. I don't think they've played a home series in coming up on 2 years now. So a lot of their games have been canceled due to weather. A lot of their games have been moved as far as sites go. I think they have one opponent that they've played that's over 500. But that being said, they still have some key players on their team and some key aspects that they bring to the table. So we'll be taking care of that this week in practice.
Questions?
I know the girls were talking, you've really kind of worked on, hitting with an 0-2 count or a 3-0 count, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is one of these kind of right now a good time to really work on specifics?
Yeah, I think it's a great time. I think, with what we've been working on as far as just getting that execution down for situations and trusting yourself to be able to hit in a 3-0 count and have that type of swing and that type of approach. It offers good opportunities for the hitters in these types of situations when they do get into 3-0. You're not going to be successful every time, but get into that mind frame of being able to swing 3-0, 2-0. What is our 0-2 approach? Things like that in order to build that confidence because, come end of the year regional type play, you need that confidence built up before, and it can't just be the first time you see it in regionals or the first time it's asked of us in regionals. So I think it's a great opportunity this week and moving forward.
So McKenzie is just kind of, you're back and you just look so much more comfortable every time out. I'm feeling obviously more like yourself, but feel like you're kind of, the pitching staff right now has got to feel almost invincible.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a feeling that we've been accustomed to last year, especially. I mean, me and Kimber, it was great. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish as well as I had hoped. But it's great to be back. It's awesome just to come back and be here, especially for my senior year. That was obviously the goal once that did happen. Just getting that rehab back as quickly as I can and making sure that I was back 100%. And I definitely think I feel that way now. And it's great just to be able to see where that goes for the end of season.
Freshman year, you ever think you're going to win more games than anybody in the history of RMAC softball? Because there have been some pretty good pitchers out there.
No, I mean, that obviously wasn't my goal coming in. I was just very lucky and thankful to be part of such a great program that has allowed me to get to that, both coaching and player-wise. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do half the stuff I have without the girls and the coaching that we have had. So it's just kind of, little cherry on top of what we've already accomplished as a team.
To have the offensive success that you guys have had, how much of a relief is it for you to be out on the mound and be able to throw the pitches you want and kind of really control the game and do what you want in the circuit?
It's a huge relief. It's just something that you can go out and just I throw and know that I have to only worry about my part of the game as a pitcher, not have to worry about keeping teams like completely away or knowing that if they get a base hit, just come back and do my thing, and then I know my teammates are going to pick me up on the offensive end.
To have the teammates that you've had and to see the success that they've had, did it make it easier for you to take your time and be like, okay, I can kind of ease into it, get back to 100% as quick, as whatever your pace was, to be able to have the success that you're having right now?
Yeah, I mean, especially with the two pitchers we brought in, Paige and Shay, they definitely gave me that kind of breathing room to be able to make sure that I got that way all the way back, and so now it's great just to have those options of getting back there.
Say, Alexa, I mean, kind of a dream day on Saturday, just everything you got, you were hitting hard. Just kind of a progression this season for you?
Yeah, definitely. I've just been working a lot with the coaches on developing my swing and finding that right zone, but along with that, it also goes with having teammates that we can string hits together and have runners on base and be in the right situations for when I come up to bat to have those great moments. So it's just a big having my team, my bench believing in me, everybody out there. So it's just a big team accomplishment.
So, yeah, you just need a 3-run home run to end a game, so I'll just go ahead and do that. I mean, it's just kind of a fun little way to walk off a game.
Yeah, I mean, of course it's exciting, but all it is just motivation to keep working hard and keep proving myself and keep being there for my team and my pitchers and helping the team get to where we need to be at the end of the season.
Well, there's so much depth on this team. You know, you kind of know pretty much who's going to be position-wise. That DP is kind of rotated, kind of a little competition with everybody. It's like, I don't want to come back out. And
Yeah, I mean, that's a big part of our foundation as a team, and what makes us great is that we do have friendly competitions, and it pushes all of us to want to be better because all of us want to be a part of that, starting lineup in the game situations. And so, obviously that position is, it's an honor to be able to be put in that position, and just makes me want to keep working hard so that I can keep developing there. So.
Erik, I know every team is a little bit different. You kind of play to the strengths. People got so used to get one on, you're either going to bunter or stealer, drive. This has been a little different. I mean, you've manufactured, you don't have a ton of sacrifices, you don't have to steal a lot of bases because it's like double, double, double. Just kind of.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, not a bad thing.
And with that, we still stress the small game and those types of things so that when we do need to use it, it is there. I just think situationally speaking, not a whole lot of times have we been given that opportunity or that situation close ball where we needed that. Early on, we did a few times, and lately not so much. And that just, again, filters into what we're trying to talk about with that situational hitting. It's not just a runner on second, one out that we're situationally hitting that you need to move them over. It's no outs. It's how do we execute now? Where I think we had a practice the other day where it was, hey, it's 0-2, nobody out, runner on second base. You messed up, fix it. Kind of something like that where we'll put them in those situations, and they do a very good job of executing that, and we make it more fun in a sense that they see the success of it and they gather that confidence that they need to do it in a game. So when we are in a game, it's not so much. Okay, we've got a runner on second, nobody out, bunting for sure. And, we've got the hitters to be able to handle the bat and put it where they want, and more often than not move that runner or get on base as opposed to putting the ball in the air and being ineffective during that opportunity.
Well, yeah, I mean, you had people, hitting to the right side to get the runner to third. And we'll put down a bunt, and everybody's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But if you have to, you can. But they're just so good at finding holes right now that I don't think I want to bunt here.
Yeah.
Especially, Brooke gets on, if you've got Kelly up, it's like, do I really want to take the bat out of her hands here? Right.
And again, it's such a terrible problem to have. But no, it's good. I mean, it's a great problem to have. It kind of gets me focused too on situations, and obviously you always want to be focused on situations, but it gets them those opportunities to succeed and have that success so they can build that confidence. And because our end goal is the end of the season and pushing forward to a national championship. So building up to that, we're just putting stuff in our bag of tricks, if you will, that we're just compiling and building upon for the future games and for the end of the season.
Alexa, the hitters kind of have that confidence. It's like, I know I can get a bunt down. I know I can get that runner to third, understanding situations right now.
Yes, definitely. I think that from a hitting standpoint, we do a really great job of practicing those situations in practice, and we put the pressure on the hitters in order to get the job done and do that, and so it prepares us well for the weekend. So I think a lot of us have the confidence that we need in order to finish the job at the plate.
You just go out and pick up the bat, right?
Yeah.
And I think too, even in those situations, we practice. What if you fail? What if you don't get those bunts down? You have 0-2 now. You didn't get the bunt down. What do you do then? And for that first situation to happen in a game is something completely different than, I've practiced this, I've been there, I've done this before, and again, it builds that confidence.
Like I said, the season kind of started off a couple wins and losses back and forth. Now have rattled off 8 straight. Is it the freshmen kind of picking up with the college game? Is it the team kind of just coming together and really seeing the ball well? What's kind of been the thing that's been kicking off this win streak?
I definitely think it's a big part about the team coming together. Coming off of spring break, a lot of us were just here together. We just had each other out here, so we spent the week, putting our heads together and finding a good mindset and figuring out what our team means to us. And I think that that's a big key component going on to the second half of the season.
And McKenzie, the weather was the one thing that kind of slowed you guys down. Heading into this next series, how do you keep the momentum rolling as you guys continue this win streak?
Well, I know last year we weren't able to play back Hills. They didn't forfeit. They canceled against us, again, like they said, due to weather on their field. But I think it's just exciting. We just keep that. The weather's doing great. Hopefully the rain stays away. But it's warm out, and we're just excited to go play softball, and that's what we've been, that's what we're here to do. So we're just out there having a good time.